ain't gotta be on the phone.
Hey guys, so I feel like I look absolutely insane. It's probably because I do. Probably do look insane. So I'm here getting ready, and you know what's on my mind? London. London is on my mind. I think I mentioned it in my previous vlog that I really love London and I want to go back. So I was like, you know, given the circumstances, maybe I can go back for a little bit in January. I have a friend in London. I say that lightly because I think I'm blocked. The deal is, or the issue, that I really didn't think it was an issue because I think as an adult, we're all allowed to express our feelings and our opinions on certain topics. Especially since I've lost loved ones, nothing in this world is that serious to me if it's not life or death. It's not that serious to me. I'm not going to hold malice or hold a grudge with someone over something trivial. With that being said, there was a major protest in the UK a few months back where, you know, people were pretty much, it was like a hate parade. It was a hate parade. They were spewing, you know, just hate speech against Muslims and anti-immigration. And I completely understand having a stance against a certain stance against immigration. I completely understand that. The disconnect for me is it coming from a colonizing country, a country that has ramaged resources from other countries, and now their people who are so privileged and entitled, their citizens, are complaining about these people who were ramaged entering the country and working. A good majority, and this is statistics, a good majority of these people are working. They're working. So it's not like they go there and they're just living off welfare. Don't get me wrong. For women who get pregnant, it's easier for them to get help from their government. However, statistically, a good majority of these people are working. They're doing jobs that people, their natural born citizens, don't want to do. So for these people to complain, and they have every right to complain because they're uncomfortable and they've been living generations and cycles of a lifestyle that is now seemingly compromised. I'm not saying that you don't have the right to complain. All I'm saying is understand where the immigrants are coming from. Their countries have nothing to offer them because the country you live in ramaged their resources. That's it. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You could sit there and you can be totally against immigration and say you don't care about the fact that these people are suffering at the hands of your government from what your government previously did and that they should get over it. That's your opinion. I don't care about that. I'm just saying from a logical standpoint, this is why you have an increase of immigration to other countries who are thriving. And when you look at the reason why they're thriving, it's because they stole from other countries. All I ask is for logic. You can keep your opinion after you acknowledge, yeah, but I still feel some type of way because it's affecting me. Anyways, I had this whole little back and forth. It wasn't nothing major to me, but apparently I think I'm blocked because I shared my opinion. And it really has me questioning like adult friendships, because if we can't openly share how we feel about certain topics, what's the friendship based on? And then for you to block me as though like I said something offensive to you. I didn't disrespect you personally. I just have a different opinion from you. So that to me is kind of like, it has me thinking, you know, anyways, either way, I'm straight because I was in London a couple times for some months and I was able to navigate by myself just fine. I do have a family friend there who I am cool with, that I stay with, so I'll be okay either way. It's just a bit disappointing if that's really what happened. Over an opinion, gee? It's kind of childish. Anywho, that is my spiel for the morning. Just, you know, I'm thinking about it, especially after everything I've been through over the past few months. I'm just like, again, that stuff is trivial to me. I'm transitioning from being in a place where I was extremely comfortable to now having to adapt to a place that I don't necessarily want to be. And so I was like, literally like, okay, let me start planning for next year. I'll reach out to her. I'm like, matter of fact, I ain't seen her on Instagram in a really long time. Well, not really long, like a few weeks. I'm like, let me go ahead and see what she's up to. And then I click on the page and it says private. When I know you and I have interacted and I liked your stuff when you were in Spain a few weeks ago. So I'm straight. Just slightly disappointed because I think it's childish. Guess who's running late even though she prepared for the day? I'm on time. Let's be clear, I don't like being late, but being early is being like on time for me. I even have my shoes on, no earrings, nothing. This is crazy. This is crazy. Insane. Insane. Method is MPI automated. So we're getting a file from somewhere.
Robert Semiroff had a habit of naming his known address. So we give it this. That's Semiroff's Benz.
back on the actual camera and not my phone. Y'all gonna get this footage one way or the other, okay? Y'all gonna get this footage. Clearly, I am tired. I came straight home and I started making the red beans and rice that I was supposed to make yesterday, and it came out really well. The only thing is, I'm gonna think the pigtail done sal. I saw him start boil it, and truthfully, I shall miss out the pigtail because I like when I train at the bone and it got flavor, and I like plain pigtail. Anyways, that was the only issue I had, is that, like, of course, once you cook the pigtail in the beans, soak up the flavor how you season your beans. However, not down to the bone. So I was a little disappointed, but it was still good. It was still really good. But yeah, I am exporting my video. I don't lie. I tired. I am tired. I want to lay it down and relax. I have been pretty much going nonstop since 4:30 this morning. So I definitely want to lay down, but I wanted to post this to go live tomorrow. I don't know, man. I don't know. I am gonna, it says like 20 minutes to export. What I'll do is I'll probably get it up on YouTube while I am going to sleep. I'll just keep my laptop close, and then if I can't take it no more, I'll close it, and then maybe I'll export it, or upload it rather, to YouTube when I am working out in the morning. I think I have I had the intro. I don't have a thumbnail. Let me see if I can do a thumbnail while this is exporting. I'm gonna start over because I realized in editing the last bit of footage that I took, whenever the camera's on the dashboard, the sound is horrible. So hopefully this is a lot better. But anyways, I left work early today because there was a whole power outage, and I won't understand managers who, I don't know what's the word for it, because it's not even going above and beyond. Sometimes you just have to be practical, right? So the deal is, we're my entire department, right? We're celebrating the 30th anniversary of one of the managers. She's been with the company for 30 years. And we're cutting cake, telling stories, and she's giving a speech, and then the power goes out. We don't realize how serious it is. So we keep going. She finishes her speech, she cuts the cake, and I have to go prepare for a call, right? I go prepare for the call, but on my way, I'm seeing people packed up and leaving. I can't badge out of the building that I was in to go to the building where my desk is at. So I call my colleagues who work remotely, and I'm like, hey, did you guys get anything? Because I have no idea what's going on. I just know that there was a power outage. And she's like, no, we know it's a power outage, but we don't know how bad it is. She's like, but get up out of there, because that's, you got to make sure that you're safe. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I go, and as I'm going to start getting my stuff together, a lot of people are coming in now from the conference room. And, some people are like, hey, one of the directors already gave the initiative, like, go home. The other the manager though, the first manager to get to our floor, he's like, hey, this other building and this other building has power. I'm just gonna go work from there. And I'm thinking to myself, mind you, we have assigned areas. Technically, we don't have assigned seating, so you can sit anywhere. It's like an open seating office. However, we can't just go on any floor in any building on our compound, right? We can't do that. So it's like all 50 plus of us gonna go over to another building and just take up space. Like, how does that work? And then another manager was like, at this point, I don't see it being, too much of a risk for you guys to just go home, because one of the directors already said, yeah, tell them they can go. And another one, and she's like, because mind you, with the power outage, this is the most important part. I'm missing the most important part. there's no internet. So what we gonna do, play on Excel? There's no internet. There's no reporting that we can download that's just based on our computers. There's no form of communication on our laptops that magically allow us to send messages to each other without the internet. So, so it made no sense just being in office twiddling our thumbs to see when the issue would be fixed. Therefore, I just left. The legal team that shares the floor with us, they left. So yeah, anyways, that's my little rant. I'm headed home. Y'all, I need to get a car mount. That's really what I need to do, because every time I put y'all up on the dash, first of all, you're not stable. And then the sound is so, like, because the mic is rubbing against the dash, it comes out horribly. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just put y'all on my little handstand. But the handstand is too tall to put y'all on the dash. And then even if I put you in a cup holder, the angle is just kind of crazy. But I guess it's better than nothing. So anyways, I'm gonna get copywritten for this stuff. We just need to get a car mount. We just need to get a car mount. Primark, and I'm gonna show y'all what I got, and then I'm gonna try to take a nap on my lunch because I'm a little tired and I still have some time. So it'll take me like a quick half an hour little nap, or at least just try to decompress for like the next half an hour. But yeah, let me show y'all what I got really quickly.
That's it. Like, we ain't gotta be on the phone.
Hey guys, so I am dressed. My hair is, I'm wearing a ponytail. I'm gonna let it out. I need to wash my hair. I'm gonna be real. I was supposed to wash my hair today, but I decided not to. I decided I was gonna reserve the energy that I had for my shindig tonight, my event tonight. So, sorry. Yeah, so I am getting ready to leave out because my commute is probably going to be like 2 hours. There's my alarm telling me, girl, you should probably leave out. But yeah, my commute is probably going to be about 2 hours, just because I am going downtown Chicago and I'm going in rush hour traffic. I want to be there by like 6:30. Well, my parking is scheduled to start at 6:30, so I want to be that direction. But yeah, I'm excited to see my girl. I haven't seen her in a couple months. Yeah, and I'm excited to have a good time. So I'm gonna take y'all with. Let's go. I didn't know if, oh, okay, y'all can see me just fine right now at least. But this driving and traffic thing, when I tell no patience, like, woosah, because people, listen. Just when I talk about people, this man just cut right in front of the car in front of me. Like, bro, it's never that serious, and you're gonna cause an accident. Like, just calm down. Everybody's trying to get home. Or to their destination, because I ain't going home. But everybody's trying to get to their destination. You know, sit there with your blinker on and let somebody give you a pass. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some ignorant people out here that refuse to just like, they see you with your blinker on and they'll refuse to give you a pass. But it's never risking you hitting somebody or getting hit. Anywho, I am on my way. I think I have an ETA of about maybe an hour, no, 48 minutes. So not too bad, but I've been on the road for almost around the same amount of time. So there's that. Cray. I'm looking really crazy out here, but it's okay. It's okay. I am headed back to the house. I just made a quick run to McDonald's. If you guys watched my last vlog, you know that this is kind of becoming a thing for me. It's my little cheat meal. I don't do fast food where I look like a bum. Anyways, I don't really do fast food restaurants, so the fact that I like McDonald's breakfast, I'm gonna treat myself every now and then, hopefully not every week. I don't want this to be a really... Whose baby is that? It was a dog. I think it was a dog. If it wasn't a dog, it's a cat, but just ran. And I know there's a dog park up the street, so I'm hoping it's not a dog. I'm hoping it's just someone's cat that they let out to get some fresh air or something. Anyways, I was just, you know, hopping on here to tell you guys that I made a quick run. I have one more run that I have to make for the rest of the day, and I am probably going to be in all weekend unless I have to figure out Sunday dinner tomorrow. Outside of that, I plan on being inside the house, because when I tell you yesterday I fell downstairs, and this is before I took a sip of liquor. I don't know what happened. Hold on, let me get close to the curb. This is just weird because I don't like parking by these leaves. Let me tell y'all this story before I go back upstairs, because once I go back upstairs, I'm gonna go straight into editing mode again. But yeah, so basically what happened is we went to this restaurant, Chalet, I think it's called, as a starting point for the R&B Trolley ride or whatever. So when we walk in, we ask the host, like, or we tell the host, we're like, hey, we're here for the R&B Trolley. And he's like, oh, okay, all the other riders are upstairs. You can just go and wait till the trolley pulls up. So we go upstairs and we buy a bar, because there's we buy a drink because there's a bar upstairs. And once we start drinking, and I think there was like a couple sitting next to us, and the guy had gotten up and gone somewhere. And so I think my friend was like, oh, I wonder if he went to check for the trolley. And so she basically asked the girl that was with him, like, hey, are you guys here for the trolley ride as well? And she was like, no, we're here for a premiere. So I'm looking at her, she looking at me, and we're like, I wonder if he heard us. I wonder if he heard that it's for the trolley and not for the premiere. So basically, I'm like, you know what? Let me go downstairs and ask if it's upstairs for the trolley, like, to make sure. Y'all, I didn't make it down 2 stairs before I literally fell over. And when I say I wish I had the footage, because don't get me wrong, I'm in pain today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in pain. But I am sure that footage is hilarious of me falling down these stairs. And I don't even think we had ordered drinks yet. Yes, we had decided that we were gonna do that, but I don't think we had made it to that point yet. And if we did, I wasn't even halfway through my drink, even if I had a drink. But fell down the stairs. Thankfully, there was no one on the stairs. There was a girl who was sitting at the bar downstairs who saw that she saw the end of it, but it literally was like a never-ending roll down the stairs, G. I was fighting for my life. And then to make to make matters crazier is when the trolley actually pulled up and I'm walking down the stairs again for the last time. I look up and I see a sign. I see a sign that says, "It's all downhill from here." Y'all, the audacity, after I was fighting for my life on them stairs, they gonna tell me it's all downhill? Y'all, look. Listen, anyways, let me take my McDonald's, my coffee, and get to editing. And at some point, I'm going to leave the house again. But like I said, right now I have to keep my ankle elevated. I have some Bengay that I ordered for pickup. I'm pretty sure I have a bruise on my back. My butt feels sore. Bad thing McLaugh, but yeah, me and the stairs was tussling last night. And I'm going to have to give it to the stairs because I feel out of it today. I am here editing and watching YouTube videos because I am tired and I'm trying to stay motivated. That's why I have the YouTube videos playing, because this process is so long. So I think you guys may have heard earlier this vlog, I could not find my battery charger for this camera. This is my Canon. Hold on, because I think because it's so dark, it's struggling to find me. Is that better? I don't know if it's better. It could be the lighting as well. Am I on manual or am I on auto? I don't know. Focus. Okay, I think I'm on manual. Hold on. Okay. Is that better? I still look crazy, but it is better. So, yeah, I was struggling to find the battery charger for this camera. I have 3 batteries for this camera. Couldn't find the charger. So, finally found it, but before I found it, I was using my S1H, which is my big boy camera. That's my big body, high grade, professional grade camera. I'm not taking that with me to work. I'm not taking that with me on like my commutes and stuff. It's just too heavy and too bulky for me to be carrying around. So what I was doing was I was recording on my phone, but in order to get, good quality or, decent quality on the phone, I have to have like clips that take up so much memory and it takes so much time to transfer over, and it's been a pain to get those downloaded. So I think had I had all of my footage on this Canon, I would have already had everything uploaded so that I could start editing, and I would be at well past halfway through the process. But this is just taking forever. I'm trying to stay motivated because I really want this up by Tuesday, so that's the goal. I feel all over the place, to be honest. Watch by my head. Look at his headband. I have this. What is going on with my hair? I have this heating pad that doesn't. Is it getting warm? yeah, Aunt Flo is visiting, and yeah, that's I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyways, I am watching vlogs and drinking a glass of wine. I am probably gonna put on a movie though. I'm probably gonna put on a movie soon because this vlog isn't as captivating. So I need something to keep my attention. But yeah. Alright guys, so it is every night every time we go through this. We go through this every time. Anyways, it is my bedtime. I have not taken my ashwagandha. I need to do that. Which sucks because I already brushed and flossed. But yeah, so I'm about to take that and go to sleep because I gotta be up by like 4:20. I usually get up around 4:30, but I'm going back 10 minutes because I hate feeling rushed in the morning. I hate that feeling. So I rather wake up early, get my full workout in, get myself together, and then leave feeling good and not rushed. But thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Of course, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I appreciate all of you for watching. I will catch you in the next vlog. Bye guys.